In 1963,
A Turkish farmer knocked down a wall in his basement and fell into a city that had been missing for centuries. Beneath the sun-baked plains of Cappadocia, Turkey, lies a landscape unlike anywhere else on Earth. For thousands of years, the people here carved their homes directly into soft volcanic rock called tuff, a material as easy to cut as hardened cheese. But some of them did not stop at the surface. They kept digging, down and down and down. What they built beneath the earth would remain hidden for nearly 1,000 years, forgotten by the world above. The city is called Derinkuyu. In Turkish, the name means simply deep well. Archaeologists would eventually uncover 18 levels descending 60 meters underground, large enough to shelter 20,000 people. It had streets, schools, churches, wineries, and stables. An entire civilization sealed underground. On that day in 1963, a farmer in the town of Derinkuyu was renovating his home when his hammer broke through a wall and cool air rushed in from the darkness beyond. He peered through the opening. Behind the wall was not empty earth, but a carved stone corridor stretching far into the darkness. Authorities were notified. Excavation teams arrived, and what they found stunned the archaeological world. Level by level, the city revealed itself, each floor more elaborate than the last, carved entirely by human hands. The city dates back at least to the 8th century BC, though some evidence suggests even older origins during the time of the Hittite Empire. The Hittites ruled Anatolia with an iron grip, but they lived in fear. Fear of the armies that swept across the plains from every direction. When invaders came, there was nowhere to run, unless you went down. The tunnels were deliberately built narrow, so narrow that only one person could pass at a time, forcing any attacker to enter single file. And if an enemy did breach the entrance, enormous circular stone doors, weighing half a ton each, could be rolled shut from the inside. No force on Earth could open those doors from the outside. The people inside were untouchable. But survival underground meant solving a problem that had defeated every other refuge in history. Fresh air for 20,000 people buried 60 meters deep. Derinkuyu's builders had solved it. Over 50 ventilation shafts connected every level to the surface, a breathtaking feat of ancient engineering that modern experts still marvel at today. Water was the next miracle. Derinkuyu's engineers carved deep wells through every level, reaching a vast underground river far below. They could not be poisoned from above. Each well was sealed at every level, controlled only from within. Stables carved into the rock housed livestock. Animals lived underground alongside their owners. Warmth, food, and survival all in one. Deep in the city's lowest reaches, they built a church. Even underground, faith endured. These were Christian communities, fleeing Persian armies, then Arab raids that swept across Anatolia for centuries. Above ground, villages burned. Below, 20,000 people waited in silence, invisible to their enemies. They could survive for months. Stored grain, preserved food, and livestock meant the underground city was entirely self-sufficient. Children were born here, elders died here. Entire lives unfolded beneath the earth, unreachable and unseen. And then, one day, they left. The city was sealed, abandoned, and swallowed by the earth. No one recorded why. Some theories point to the Mongol invasions of the 13th century. Others suggest the threat simply passed. Whatever drove them back to the surface, they left everything behind. Tools, wells, doors, a city still waiting. For 700 years, the city breathed quietly in the dark. Above it, farmers plowed fields and built homes, never knowing. Until one wall came down in 1963, and everything humanity had forgotten came rushing back. Archaeologists descended with torches and measuring tape, mapping a world that had never been lost, only hidden. Level by level, the true scale became clear. 18 floors, hundreds of rooms, a civilization preserved in stone. The engineering precision was staggering. Every shaft aligned, every tunnel sloped for drainage. Nothing was accidental. No metal tools, no modern machinery. Every centimeter of Derinkuyu was carved by human hands, one chisel strike at a time. Generations of builders worked through lifetimes, carving a legacy their descendants would one day desperately need. The greatest underground city ever built was not a tomb. It was a promise that no matter what came, humanity would endure. Today, only a fraction of Derinkuyu has been excavated. Deeper tunnels remain sealed, waiting. The city still holds its secrets. Today, visitors from every corner of the world descend those same ancient steps, running their hands along walls carved by people who had nothing but stone, time, and the will to survive. Derinkuyu is not merely a ruin, it is a declaration written in rock that fear did not win. Somewhere beneath the golden plains of Cappadocia, deeper tunnels still wait in silence, untouched, unlit, unimagined. Whatever the ancients built down there, they built it to last forever. And so far, it has.